Hey guys, good morning. So in today's video, what we're going to be doing is cleaning a lot of forgotten areas of my home. I'm not going to be doing this all in one day. It's going to be a compilation of me, throughout the week, just trying to handle things that I don't always keep in mind. So we're going to start today off with my cabinets, and I'm not going to be cleaning the outside because I do give those a pretty good wipe, but what I'm going to do is going to be doing the insides, so like not sometimes, all the time, dust gets in there, but then there's other things, like you may not notice might have fell in there or came, from the top part, when you put your drawers in and out. So I'm just going to wipe down the inside of my cabinets today. My goal is to do all of them. It shouldn't be really difficult because I'm just wiping them down, and we will see where the week takes us in tackling all of these tasks. So you guys, let's get started. So you guys, I'm gonna get started right here on this side of my sink. Well, under the sink. This is all of my my little Tupperware cabinet, and this is honestly what prompted me to get started on this week, because my baskets, I guess you can call it shed. So there's always a lot of like little brambles and pieces of wicker, and I just really need to take care of that. As you can see right here, I'm sweeping it out. It would have been a way better idea to vacuum it, but hindsight's 2020, and I'm just gonna get it done. So y'all, I'm not using anything fancy to clean the cabinets out. I'm just using some dish soap and water in that metal mixing bowl that I have there, and also my pine Sol and water spray, just in case there's anything that I need to give a good scrub. Under the sink, as y'all can see, my garbage disposal there, but this area is such a hot mess. I store so many things under here, my trash bags, things that I use daily. I have a scrub brush for I don't always, but sometimes I will scrub my floor by hand before I mop it, and I don't do that a lot, and by not a lot I mean I'll probably do that twice a year, but I do like to have it for stains and trying to get in between the grout to give it like a good mop. And just a lot of other supplies that really need to be organized. So I'm going to take everything out. I'm going to wipe this area down. It doesn't really need too much of a wipe because I already had a liner in there, but I'm still going to wipe it down, just for dust and things like that. And I want to apologize for the angle, you guys. This was the best that I could do in that tight space. So the way I'm organizing in these baskets are things that I use pretty much 2 or 3 times a day. I am putting them to the left so that they'll be easily accessible, and then to the right are things that I probably use less, like more on a monthly basis, like my carpet cleaner, shampoo, and just a couple of other items. And right there in the middle, I think I've told y'all this before, I do a lot of my cleaning with like old t-shirts and old rags. I think this is a good way to like reuse things. And also I don't always want to buy a brand new product, you know, just to Windex a window or to, you know, scrub a piece of the floor, and I don't want to use the rag again if I'm scrubbing the floor or something like that. So those are the type of things that I store under there. And this little piece of plastic is giving me a run for my money. I bought the pine saw from Sam's Club, and you know they come in bulk together. So I finally got it off, you guys, but it sure was giving me some trouble. So here is everything all completed. I wanted to give you guys a better look. Now this is not Instagram worthy. I don't have any, you know, fancy organization products under here. They're all from the Dollar Tree, but I just needed it neat. I needed it to be a space where I can go in, get what I need, and not have to fight through a jungle of items. So while organizing and cleaning under this cabinet, I realized my pots and pans scratched the bottom of the cabinet really bad. And I don't remember it looking like that when we moved in, and we've only been here a year. So I decided that I was going to put a liner down. I had some leftover from when I lined my top cabinets, and I'm just like, you know, I just really, this is my house and I really want it to be preserved, you know, as much as I possibly can. I know homes will get wear and tear, but this is our first home and hopefully it will be our forever home. And I just want to preserve it the best that I can. So when I saw those scratches on there, I was like, well, there's a really easy way that we can fix that. Also in these baskets is where I keep my tops to all the pots and pans. So I just gave those a good rinse because they had a bit of dust in them as well. So on this side, I am going to put a little bit of contact paper down as well. I don't go in and out of this cabinet too much. These are more of my baking and casserole dishes, but because most of them are glass and ceramic, I thought it'd be a really good idea to put a liner down there as well so it doesn't scratch the bottom of the cabinets too bad.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break, I'm running dry, everything's the same. We'll try tonight, this time we're not safe and sound, not safe and sound.
So in these cabinets, I have my kids' items, as you can see, the lunch boxes and a couple of plastic containers that are theirs, and plastic dishes. Most nights my kids don't eat off of our ceramic dishes, but you know, there's just, you know, the plastic ones down there so that they can, you know, fix themselves a snack if they want like popcorn or something like that, or a hot dog, and they can just pop something in the microwave. But the cabinet to the right had all my pots and pans, so I use that cabinet a lot. I'm in and out of it a lot, so it collects a lot of dust. Sometimes if I don't clean my dishes thoroughly, there might be just like a little bit of grease that might be left on the bottom of the pot or the pan. So that one really needed a lot of attention.
What if
So you guys, on to the next day, I decided that I would Windex all of my windows downstairs. So Luna just loves to put her little yucky nose and mouth all over this front window. So that was long overdue. And also sometimes my cat sits up in there and she just like really nosy and just looks around at what's going on outside. So they leave a ton of smudges and fur. Now these windows on the side wall here, my entryway, I have not dusted them. I have not wiped them down probably since the summer. So I also dusted these a little bit with a Lysol wipe. I just got in the cracks and crevices, as you can see here, and I just, you know, got the dust out. It was super gross, you guys. So on to day number 3, I decided that I was going to clean my ceiling fan. Now, when I got up, you know, and started cleaning, I realized it wasn't just the blades. And I know that sounds so obvious, like, girl, yes, there's gonna be dust all over it. But I just didn't realize that I just hadn't given it like any attention, because I believe that I do my blades quite often, maybe every other month. But yeah, so the top of the ceiling fan was a mess. You know, the connection, you know, from the ceiling, you know, down to the fan, it was all gross. I did inside the light bulbs and some of, you know, the little, I don't know what you call them, the little twists and twirls on the decorative part. But I just really got in all the cracks and crevices that I could and just gave this a really good wipe down. I'm only using water mixed with Lysol. Like I said, nothing fancy. It disinfects, it gets the dust off, and it smells good. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at what I was talking about when I was saying not just the blades. Like here at the top, as you can see, I've only done one side, and here's the other side that is like super dusty that I gotta finish. So you guys, we are now at the end of my video. I hope I motivated you to look around your home and just shore up some of those forgotten areas. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.